B squared. Commissioner's desk.
Hello. We're coming to you live from We're Parents, and we got stuff to do. How about that? Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Hope y'all had a marvelous week 6. We'll work through this. Week 6. We have some winners. We have some losers. Or people with opportunities on their team.
I did some more investigative reporting.
Uh-oh. We're going to start with the investigative report. We're going to go to the winners first.
But it's got to do with a winner and a loser.
Okay. So how do you want to do this today, sir?
I got a text message today from a winner of last week.
All right.
Asking about what somebody had to say. This person's been very quiet this week. Since, actually, they've been quiet for almost a week and a half. It's been last Sunday since last time we heard from him.
Who was that?
Rev.
Which Rev?
Tim Hayes.
Oh.
Where you at?
Hi, nephew.
Come on, nephew.
But is he going to be watching?
He might not watch because maybe 2 losses in a row.
And both times, his mouth was going.
Now, he made a statement at the beginning of the season that your father has never beat him.
That's what he said.
And then your father said, all I want to do is beat him.
That's what you said he said.
He said it.
Now, see, I will say.
He said it.
Donnie's Cheese said you put a little sauce on it.
No, I did not.
He said you put a little sauce
no,
on
I
it.
Did not.
Little Gates, little something. You put a little sauce.
I said what he
said.
He said
He ain't say that.
He said, all I want to do is beat Tim.
But now that he has beat him, he said, since he has a memory lapse of beating him before, he went ahead and did it again. That's what he said. He might not have said it like that. I might have put a little sauce on it.
I didn't add anything.
But he said, but it's fine. Guess he won't say that no more.
He said now he's beat him. That's what he texted me today. So now I beat him. He won't say that.
He won't say that no more. Now that he did say that. No sauce necessary.
He asked me, what's your nephew talking about this week? And I haven't heard from my nephew.
Well, he tagged us in a post.
He did?
He did. He tagged us in a post on Facebook. He was bragging about your mama's potatoes and breakfast and such, because you know they go to breakfast on Tuesday.
That's right.
But I told him I share well. So he can have Tuesday, we got Sunday. It's fine.
You didn't comment about breakfast.
Yes. So let's get on into those winners. So Roy is Remarkable, don't won again. Route Runners, don't won again.
We'll be interviewing Route Runners a little bit later.
We will, because there was a little side bet.
And if you watch a little later, there's going to be a picture posted here very soon from, we'll get to more of that later.
Yeah. We're not going to, they're not going to spoil it. Let Route Runners say it. Team Waller, he won. Balls deep football. Did I get it right?
Balls deep
look at it. And as we said before, Donnie's Chiefs. We just gonna open and close the window.
Hey, keep the air circulating. Hey, don't touch my window.
Anyway, Royal Shockers, Seminoles. Now look here, y'all went and talked about Seminoles so bad. The Seminoles said, I can't take it no more. I'm about to win. Seminoles done moved from last place to 11th place. And y'all was going to...
So he'll be in the bonus playoffs.
Oh.
If the league was done today.
Now, you went from calling this man a bye week to a bonus playoffs?
Yeah. But
so what are you
consolation round.
So what are you saying about Chiefs, Texans, I Like Honey Buns, and Bear Tight, who's below him?
Well, here's the thing. The way the league is set up, those final 2 teams down there, the 13th and 14th place, which is I Like Honey Buns and Bear Tight, they don't get to play anymore at the end of the season if they don't get any higher. If you finish in 13th or 14th, you're done after week 18.
Well, I would like to welcome Balls Deep Football to the top 6. Remember, you was peering in before.
Welcome me to the top 6?
I don't know why I had to mess with you. I had to mess.
Welcome me to
That's
the
because
top
your
6.
daddy was being, he was being funny. He was saying that you was little.
Oh, I have not forgot about the comments from Sunday.
I didn't say a thing. That wasn't me.
In my investigative reporting, There was a comment made about me.
It was not. There was a comment that your daddy ran with that wasn't what it was.
Somebody said I'm playing in the little leagues. They called me small.
Nobody said that but Warren L. Hayes Sr.
You said my father asked me a question because he's invested. He's a part of Team Win a Lot.
Even though he ain't winning a lot, he only one spot above Seminoles.
Wait, before we finish, before we get too far, let's one last time. Team Win a Lot. Can't say that anymore. That will be changing.
This will be the last newsletter calling Team Win a Lot. Team Win a Lot.
Don't say his name no more. One last time.
Okay.
Team Win a Lot. That's the last time you're gonna hear it for this season. It's official.
Okay. So
if you refer to anybody wrong, you got to say.
I said he.
Futurely known as is what he goes on until we get an official name.
Formerly known as.
No. Future.
Okay.
You don't give him no credit.
I'm just gonna call him him. When I say him, until anything else, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Give him a blank. Let him say blank. Just like, and just pause. He gets a pregnant pause. He doesn't have a name.
You are so disrespectful.
And as soon as I get done taking this little clip, I'm going to delete his name. Until we get an official name for him.
This is why y'all watch these newsletters and think that we are disrespectful.
He does not have a name until he gets official name. We'll get into that later. Moving right along.
Well, I forgot what I was saying before your disrespect came. So, of course, our spotlight team is going to be route runners because we will hear from route runners later on. The biggest margin of victory was Team Waller with 124 points against Bear Tight. So he pushed them on down. And then what else do I have down? Oh, the most points awarded goes to Donnie's Chiefs. Donnie's Chiefs pulled out that win and busted the brackets on the points.
So I guess it was a good week for him?
It was a good week for him.
I'm going to end up in a sermon if I keep talking about a bad week for you.
You are.
I'm
That's still nephew now.
I'm still waiting to get into a sermon.
He's not going to put you in a sermon because you begging.
Because I'm asking for it?
The Lord didn't put it in his spirit.
Hey, I'm just saying. I don't think it was actually when he was middle of his preaching of sermon. I'm just saying it was like it's an induction. I want to get an introduction. That's what I'm waiting for.
You don't want him to write the special sermon.
No, I don't need a eulogy.
Not the eulogy.
We don't talk about
you dead when you're
you talk about people directly in your sermon when you get to a eulogy. I don't need that. I need him just put me in the intro.
Nephew, don't eulogize my husband, okay?
It's coming though.
Okay.
Especially if he lost 2 weeks in a row.
You gonna keep on saying that. When you gonna move on?
Nobody losing 2 weeks in a row? I noticed something that in that route runner game. No, that was a different league, I think. No, I think he had lost 4 in a row, I think.
Who?
Route runner. We'll talk about that later on.
Route runner won.
He won this week, but he had lost 4 in a row before that.
Did he?
I believe.
I don't know that to be true.
That is true. These ain't jokes. These are the facts.
Not these ain't jokes.
Let's see. We're going to ask him directly. He'll know what his record is.
But is he going to tell the truth?
Yeah. It can't change it. What is his current record? You just go from his current record.
I don't know. Hold on.
Go to the league.
He's 2-4.
So he won week 1 and he won this past week.
Well, my God. On today. Anybody. Now look.
If you gonna win, you need to win when you got something going on.
Now look, the league is bear tight. So there's 2 5-1s, there's 2 4-2s, and then there's some 3-3s and some 2-4s. There's no separation, so one game can flip the script on a lot of stuff. Well, that was disrespectful.
No. We went black.
Okay. Oh, Lord. And lights went out. Anyway, so I was gonna move on because we're into week 7. We're moving on, people. Moving on. So Royal Shockers will face bad week for you. Let's see if he can have a third bad week.
Oh my goodness. Are you going to try to send into 3 losses in a row?
I'm not sending anybody into nothing. We are depending on people to play on our behalf.
So
it will
you trying to say he's on
it would be a
blessing?
Streak? It would be a blessing.
He's going to be on a losing streak?
You said that. I ain't said that.
I'm asking the question. I'm interviewing you.
I didn't say anything. You can't interview me. It's not my turn.
It was. I pulled your name out technically. You pulled your name out 2 weeks in a row. You've been ducking and dodging the investigative reporting. So now you were on the hot seat. Question: are you planning on sending bad week for you to a 3-game losing streak?
What the Lord has for me, what He'll have for me.
It's like a politician. You refuse to answer the question. Huh?
Donnie's Chiefs will play Route Runners.
Okay, both in the one.
Bear Tight will play Chiefs Texans.
Both on the bottom.
Seminoles. What'd you say?
Okay.
Seminoles will play I Like Honey Buns. Now,
Versus
will play Team Waller. Balls Deep Football will play Roy's Remarkable. Now, let me just stop right there. Roy's Remarkable had made a disrespectful t-shirt.
Zoom in on me.
Oh no.
Listen, young boy. Listen, you beat my father-in-law. You beat my wife.
Get him, babe. Get him. And he had told Balls Deep Football that he had left a little room for him on that shirt. So we gonna see if he gets to add to the shirt.
You know what? They got to throwing bets out there. Let me throw a bet out there.
Uh-oh.
This is for you.
Uh-oh.
Let's put a shirt on it.
What kind of shirt?
We putting this shirt he had made up. Let's make a new one. Whoever wins creates the shirt. Balls Deep Football. Challenge is yours.
Challenging Roy's Remarkable to a self-made t-shirt. And the other one has to wear it, or what we doing with the shirt?
Yeah, you gotta wear it.
Where you wearing it to?
I don't know. He wore it to my house. He disrespected my wife. Listen, I can let a man just come to my house and disrespect my wife like that. I posted the picture. I sure did.
And you laughed.
I did laugh. It was funny.
Hard.
It was funny. It was funny until you started trying to put me in it.
Oh, so it wasn't about the disrespect. It was about
all
you.
That. It was all that.
No, I didn't feel like it was all that.
When I posted the picture, it was funny. It was funny. It was very disrespectful because the game wasn't even over yet.
The game hadn't even started.
He had it was a Sunday night game. Hadn't even started. He had a whole nother Monday night to go.
You gonna let him come back into your house on the game day?
No, because the Chiefs lost. He's not allowed to come back and watch the game. On Monday night, he will not be at the house on Monday night.
Well, it's on Sunday at noon.
I'm talking about the next one that comes over. Won't be able to do that. No more Sunday night visits for him.
Oh my God! Didn't we? No, we didn't win. And then Roland's team will play Jay Dizzo in the Hizzo. So Roland is fighting to keep his 6. And Jay Dizzo in the Hizzo is trying to knock on the door to get into the playoff window. But Donnie's Chiefs is trying to bump all of them. What did I say? He was playing Route Runners. Okay. The Route Runners is on 9. So 6 and 8 is playing. 7 and 9 is playing. It's going to be interesting. Some good games. What do you think is the best game, Ben?
I'm going to focus on my game. I'm going to put my players in that got a chance to play. We got another, bye weeks. This is probably, I think, the biggest week for buys. I think it's like 7 teams are on the bye week this week. Some big name players out there.
Yep.
Buffalo.
So we're going to see a lot of drops, a lot of ads, some things. Because some people have their bench and their end players on buys this week. Remember, you only get 20 changes.
This is where you have to have draft management. You can't sit there and draft all the players that you want necessarily, but you got buys coming up, and they all going to face at the same time.
Yep.
Good luck.
Good luck for sure. So good luck week 7. Lord, what is happening with me? Week 7 on Thursday. Who plays?
Nobody cares.
Well, that's not nice. I was trying to find somebody with a team. I can't remember who plays Thursday. It is Cleveland and Denver.
Oh yeah, and they got. Cleveland has issues with the running back situation.
The quarterback is questionable.
Yeah, he has
a shoulder issue. And you need that to throw the ball.
Well, he ain't got to hand it off to either because both starting running backs are down. Somebody went and picked up that backup. That don't mean nothing. Brandon Waller, I seen
it. Not Brandon Waller. You just gonna call him out on what he did?
I think he's the one who picked that running back up for Cleveland. I think, or it may have been I don't know who it was. I got so many leagues I get confused. Who did what?
You talking about ad? I don't see nobody added.
It was last week.
Oh.
I think.
You said it was a running back? Ingram?
It was a running back for Cleveland. They back up.
Oh.
Some bum nobody knows about.
Oh, that's not nice. All right. Well, for right now, that's all that we have. So, coming up next, you'll be able to hear Route Runner's perspective on the league and any other tidbits and information he would like to give. I want to hear how he feels like his season is going and where it's going to take him.
Zoom in on me. Y'all don't care nothing about that. Y'all want to know about this bet. That's what I want to hear about. This bet. When blank or said he had won the bet.
You see me give you a spotlight?
Yeah.
We gonna make this card do what it do because y'all can't wait for this newsletter, can y'all?
They may not watch it. Bad week for you may not be watching. Blank may not be watching. I keep saying don't call him Blank. I keep calling him Blank. Ain't watching.
You know what? Go on to the interview. Go. Come on.
And we're back. We're about to do an interview here with the spotlight person of the team of the week. Mr. Phil White had...
What? I thought I was struggling earlier.
Hey, we have a spotlight team of the week.
It took you a while to get that out.
Anyway, we're about to make a phone call here, do this interview. We got some added things. Some bonus coverage we're going to be adding in here very shortly. So let's get right to it.
Hello.
Hey, Mr. White, how you doing, sir?
Good. How are you?
Doing great. Welcome to the commissioner's desk.
Hello, Route Runners.
Hey, how are you, Bianca?
I'm good.
Can I get a car for cheap?
You said, can you give a critique?
A car for cheap.
Yeah.
You still selling cars?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't need no car right now, but just in case, I'm letting other people know. Go see Phil White about a car if you need a car.
Yeah, drive time.
Drive time, yes, sir. We'll be putting that in the comments. How you doing this season?
I'm doing good. I'm having a pretty good week.
That's good. Now, I do need to let you know, we've already started the video a little earlier, and we are not allowed to say somebody's name until we get an official name change. So we've been saying, and then we continue with the statement. So his name is not allowed to be said until we get an official statement from yourself.
Okay.
And as a matter of fact, I think we got to say the name one more time and put it to bed. You know, usually when you have a funeral, you need to wear your funeral clothes, correct?
Correct.
Wait a minute. You can't see this, but on video here, I'm putting on my funeral tie. So I am getting dressed for the funeral. Putting the name to bed of Team Win-A-Lot. That is the last time we will say it this season. And I got my funeral tie on.
Now, what I should have did is I should have wagered $9 not only a picture, but I should have said the rest of this season and next season.
You should have.
You know that team win a lot coming back next
Oh,
season.
yes. Oh, yes.
I wasn't thinking about it, but I should have made it a little bit heavier.
Yes, yes. Well, we have put that to bed. I got my funeral tie on. It is now dead for the rest of this season. But other than that, you had a good start and a slow start there. We just got confirmation that you lost 4 games in a row until you faced, and then you won.
Yeah, man, it's been rough for me. Like you said, I hate to prove what you said right, but maybe I'm just not faring well because I'm a rookie and I'm just getting used to the style of this league. I told Tim before we drafted that I was gonna go quarterback heavy early, and I went back on that. I don't know why.
Right.
I think that's part of my downfall. And then in my other leagues, I've won 3 other leagues. And usually when I win those leagues, it's due to me working the waiver wire. And that 20 moves, that's taking me out.
Yeah. It's an adjustment period. It is, and that was my point. It wasn't about not being able to figure out. It's just a little bit different. And I've noticed even compared to some other leagues, our scoring is a lot lower than it usually is this season, and that'll be adjusted going forward. I do notice that I play in one league where we have 4 points per reception, and that makes a huge difference in the point totals. So we grown. We've been around for a while.
Yeah, I got a rocky start, but I ain't throwing in the towel yet. I still feel like a lot of players that I haven't showed up yet eventually might show up. So,
right.
And I keep making as many moves as I can, make a few more trades before the deadline.
Yeah.
I ain't throwing in the towel yet.
Absolutely. It's a lot of time out there. Let me see here. You have made 15 moves. You're getting close to that marker there. Yeah, you're trying to make it happen. But sometimes you got to rebuild.
I mean, look, if you look at my record, I would say if I didn't have more than 10 moves left, and then looking at my record, you would think to yourself, oh, well, he needs to make some moves. So
yeah.
me making 15 moves is trying to make that record look a little bit better.
Right.
Trying to figure it out.
Absolutely. I have I've contemplated probably 15 or more plus moves myself. I just haven't pulled the trigger on a whole lot because you can move too early at times.
Yep.
And then you set yourself up and you mess up. Now, I generally do make one significant trade that usually boosts me up to the end. I've made that trade in the past, but I don't think I'm going to make a trade with him this year. So,
gotcha.
We will see. Last year it was at Mike Davis and what's his name? Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey came back, played against the Chiefs, got hurt, and blew his whole season up. But, that's neither here nor there. We'll be posting that picture of the other ugly sweater contest. Let's go ahead and get into that. So there was an ugly sweater contest, and you went, note the picture, people. You went and made a sweater with an ugly sweater with his picture on it.
Yeah, man. Tim announced it at the church that we was gonna have an ugly sweater competition.
Mm-hmm.
And he actually gave me the idea without knowing it. Because when he mentioned it on the mic in front of the congregation, he was like, "We're gonna have an ugly sweater competition," and he was like, "If somebody comes with the Reds face on it, they gonna win."
Oh.
I think he just said it as a joke. But it hit the light bulb in my head. I had a little extra change, so I'm like, "Let's go ahead and get the sweater made."
Right,
so
right.
I went to his Facebook, gathered the worst pictures of him I could find, which wasn't hard. He's not very photogenic. But and nothing personal, Duray. That's how we talk.
Yeah.
But I got a collection of photos and threw them together and ordered the sweater. It was here in time, and I walked away with that trophy for that too.
Yeah. That's good stuff.
That blew everybody away. They all came with Walmart sweaters,
right?
Ears and L's. Well, I know that stung him, and he he's been trying to get me back ever since. Let's say he's had a few Facebook posts where, you know, he might have posted somebody that look alike and tagged me in it. He actually did it twice. He's recycling jokes. He posted this little short dude and said he looked like me, had everybody laughing. Then there was another church member that doesn't look like me, but he said it was me and he tagged him trying to be funny. But I just noticed that he's been trying to get me back for this sweater ever since. And I think him beating Tim, he got a little excited. He got a second victory, and he reaching out for bets and feeling a little cocky.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I can have Phil dress up as Big Mama or Mr. Clump and get him back for the sweater, but it didn't work out in his favor.
Yeah, you squashed him like a grape.
Well, you mentioned something, and this is a little bit off subject, but I'm trying to get into a sermon. You mentioned that somebody beat Tim. You know, he's on a 2-game losing streak himself. I'm trying to get in the sermon, so that's why I had to mention that.
He quiet too. He did mention that whenever he losing that he's quiet. So.
Very quiet, very quiet. He may not watch this video. Right, he may not watch the video, but that's okay. It's here in the history books.
He didn't have much to say Sunday about like if he was gonna win or not. The attention was more so on me and Durant's game.
Okay.
So he's kind of quiet right now.
Right, he is. I am definitely trying to get in that sermon. I need to get my regular annual sermon visit.
Don't be thirsty.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
You thirsty for a sermon note?
You playing this week? He could be three losses in a row if he faces you this week. So.
Yeah, your name coming in that sermon. As a matter of fact, he mentioned me and Durant's bet in his sermon.
Did he?
He didn't talk. Yeah.
Now I'm jealous now.
He was saying that October, Halloween was on a Sunday. He's like, Halloween's on a Sunday. And he was like, you're more than welcome to wear your costume to church. I hear somebody may be showing up as Big Mama. Now, a lot of the church didn't get it because, of course, they're not in the chat. My wife got it because she knew we had the bet going on.
Right.
But yeah, I guess he assumed I was going to lose too.
Oh, my goodness.
Because he said that.
He didn't have good predictions this last week. Because he thought he predicted he was winning too.
Yep. So.
Well.
Looking kind of rough for the best friends.
Yeah. Well, we shall see here. Well, let's get right into this here official name change.
Did you say what the
Nick Cannon was around so I could have a drum roll. It's all good. So appreciate it. So my main goal with this name change, I could have went something simple like Team Lose a Lot or something to do with an L, but I just thought that wouldn't. That just didn't shake the room enough for me. So I was like, let me give them something that's gonna hurt for the rest of the season. And I did some deep thinking, and it took me a while. And my main goal with this name change is I don't want Durant to ever forget who his daddy is.
That's like a paternity test.
His daddy this week taught him a lesson. I spanked him. I taught him not to jump the gun and look at projections. I taught him not to get too excited when he was in the league. And I taught him a lot of life lessons as a good father should.
Yes.
So with that being said, every week when y'all get on the commissioner's report and y'all talk about who's facing who, y'all will always have the pleasure of saying so-and-so will be playing Phil's son this week.
Phil's son. It is official. Phil's son. Little Phil.
That's my boy.
Junior.
Daddy gave you a spanking. And anytime he gets out of line for y'all that's watching this report, y'all reach out to me because I get him back correct. He knows not to talk back to Daddy.
Did you just son him?
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There comes a time in every man's life if his father is in his life where he likes to challenge his dad. And this dad was chilling. He called me out.
Yeah, he did.
I was chilling on my porch with my beer, relaxing, and he like, hey dad, I want to bet you. And I'm like, what's going on, son? And he came up with this little bet that I had to show him. You can't mess with your pops, man. So Phil's son it is.
Phil's son.
Oh my God.
Well, Listen here. What I did not do, which I neglected to do, and I apologize to the entire league, we did not tell, because he has a investor in his team. Papa Hayes is also co-owner because he invested into his team.
He told me that at church this week. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so I forgot to let him know that his team name was changing. Kind of like, John Gruden got fired. Phil's son got a new team. Things are happening around the NFL.
Oh yeah.
That is wonderful.
Mr. Warren, that's my guy though. This is all for the ring.
Oh yeah. He's there now. I do want to know, you have not seen the videos yet. We did mention this a little earlier. I mentioned it to you as well. There was a little comment put out there. My father asked a question.
Oh God.
And before I could answer, some other people in the room started to answer. And they also called me small and said I was in the little league.
It's not what happened, Phil. It's not what happened. You know, Papa Hayes be instigating. He put a little sauce on everything. And he did that. And my dear husband didn't hear what I said. I
heard what you said.
Look at the league.
I heard what you said.
Where he was, and I said, look at the league. I believe he's number 7. And all of a sudden, this whole little league, he's short, height, all that. I ain't said all that.
There was a picture somebody posted. You put your hand down on me. You did that. I seen it.
I said, I did not do this.
You said I was too small.
And I did.
That's what you said. I heard it.
You know what? I can't win.
Well,
that's getting spicy.
It is.
It's a shaking up because we getting close to week 13, and week 13 is our 6-year anniversary, and we playing each other that week.
Oh man, that's crazy.
I was like, really? That's what we doing for our anniversary? We about to get banging. We banging.
Y'all enemies that week.
Right. We enemies and gonna be in Hawaii. Like, who does that?
That's more important.
Right.
So
that's more important than defending.
Right. We shall see how this thing turn out. Well, let's see. Anything else I wanted to add? Oh, you mentioned that rookies versus vet thing. I didn't get a chance to add the numbers up. But I think that, like I said, it's because of the numbers. It's a numbers game, and it's only 3 new people, so it's really not going to be fair. However, Roy's Remarkable is still holding on strong there with the 5-1. It's only the 1 loss.
Strong? Okay.
Holding it out for the rookies.
I'm just saying. He's 5-1. That's all he is.
All right.
I'm just saying.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it because he beat Fields? That was it? Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
No shade. Him and his little T-shirt. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, that shirt was hilarious.
Yeah.
Disrespectful. That's what it was, Phil. He walked in my house with it on. That's the disrespectfulness of it all.
Yeah,
but it's fine. I ain't tight. Right. I ain't tight about it. It's fine. It's fine.
We shall see. All right. Well, we will conclude this here interview. We thank you for your time, sir. We will see you on the chat. Yes, sir. And
hey, Durant, love you, son.
Oh, shout out to Durant, Phil's son.
Shout out, Phil's son. We see you.
If I don't do nothing else tonight, I'm going to post this here video and I'm going to get that name changed for him because I don't think he'll do it on his own.
No, he won't do it on his
own. Just in case. Just in case we're going to get that changed.
All right. Have a good one.
Have a good one. All right. Well, that was the conclusion of the interview there. As you see, I got my funeral tie on. We do have an official name for Phil's son.
Welcome, Phil's son, to the league. Maybe Phil's son will do better than the previous.
Who is Phil's son's facing this weekend?
Phil's son will be facing Team Waller.
Team Waller versus Phil's son.
And Phil's son is projected to lose, but that's fine.
Those projections don't mean a whole lot. That's what got him caught up in the first place. Now, note these pictures that will be coming in here before the interview, and take a note. There's a few things that was in the chat, that was in the video. The sweater will be in the video. I mean, post it. You just seen the sweater. Keep posted. Keep an update on what's going on.
Let us know, how do you like Phil's son's new name? What are you feeling?
He sons you.
Son.
All right. Lesson learned. Don't talk back to your daddy. And it'll end up well for you.
Can't beat your daddy. Well, you didn't. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful week. Good luck in week 7 for all of those. And Phil son again. Shout out. That was good. I like that.
Good stuff.
All right. Y'all have a good one.
Peace.
Bye.
Be squared.